Hey guys, here's a pretty cool fan I've been looking to get my hands on. This is a Harbor Breeze Lakeside 52-inch ceiling fan. Infamously known as a 6-blade fan from Harbor Breeze, with a somewhat pain in the butt to install 5-fitter light kit. So I picked this up brand new the other day because I saw it on my marketplace and I was fiddling around with the idea, and it was new in box, which was the only reason I would ever collect one of these. But these seem like they're getting harder to find, I'm not going to lie. Because normally when I see a Lakeside for sale, well, it's usually not for sale. It's usually a free curbside alert pickup, etc. You know the deal. I put 5 60-watt daylight bulbs in here, and this thing's a friggin' work light. This thing's awesome. So before I get it going, I do want to point out the box I got it in. It is not listed as a Lakeside 2, so I'm led to believe this is the first-gen model. And what else is interesting is, it says Harbor Breeze. It doesn't say Harbor Breeze anywhere on the box. I'm only assuming it is. But here's the warranty for it. And I thought that was interesting, that it was labeled as Crest. So am I right to assume that this is originally a Crest product sold under Harbor Breeze? Regardless, I think that was pretty cool to learn. But anyway, enough of me talking. Let's get it started, shall we? Here's low. Kind of in an awkward spot. Now, by what I've seen, the Lakeside 2, the only real difference I can see between this and the Lakeside 2, the side band on the motor is round, where this is just flat like your traditional fan. That seems to be the only major difference I can tell offhand, that this is a first gen, not a second gen. I have to be honest, I'm already getting a decent amount of air movement on low from this thing. I had pretty low expectations for this fan, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm actually kind of impressed right now. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this fan is dated February of 1999. I think I had someone recently asking to compare this to my Hunter Colonial 2. And I'll be honest, I can't imagine the Hunter is that much better than this fan. I might do that eventually when I rehang it, or if I rehang it. I'll have to see how I feel. I have some other fans I'd like to test first. It's a good low speed, good. Not that aesthetic, but I think it's still pretty good for these kind of fans. Although I always regarded Harbor Breeze as better than Hampton Bay, in my experience. It is medium. This kind of reminds me of those, I can't even remember the name, those Alaskas that were sold through JCPenney's. I think JCPenney's sold a fan like this years ago with a similar motor design. Oh, golly, I can't remember the name. But I think they were Alaskan made. Or made by the company Alaska. Another thing I'm really impressed with is just how quiet this fan is. I'm getting absolutely no globe rattle, no motor hum. What little motor hum there is does not bother me in the least bit. And it's a good performer. So I have to say, I've misjudged this fan. Of course, this is a Lakeside 1. I don't know if the 2 is any different. Physically, it doesn't look any different other than the motor housing. But yeah, maybe this thing isn't a Harbor Breeze at all. It may just be a Crest. And I'm just thinking Lakeside, oh, that's a Harbor Breeze. Yeah, I've come across a few of these in my travels, but like I said, it's all been curb alert sort of stuff. And we'll go to high here. It's kind of in an awkward spot above my motorcycle right now, so it's a little hard to get back in and going in and out to just turn this thing on and off. I put it here in place of the top mount air cool I had here, because I kind of want to make that air cool my new bedroom fan. We'll have to see how that works out. And plus, it'd be nice to have a little extra light in this area, because with how my garage door opens, I can't put a light there. It would just block the light and kind of make it mute and pointless. In terms of air movement, this does a very good job of circulating the air. But for a direct breeze, it's not as good as some of the other fans I've had out here. I really haven't tested too many Harbor Breezes now that I think about it. The only other fan I could compare it to would be the Harbor Breeze Breezeway, but that's a very different style fan. I guess, oh yeah, compared to the Colonial, I would say the Colonial is definitely better for a breeze. But for air movement, they're pretty much tied, which is kind of weird. This is spreading the air very nicely. And who knows, maybe it's just because the Colonial, like every Hunter I seem to find, was close mounted without a down rod. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this fan. It's been a very pleasant surprise. We'll do spin down. So I've had it running to help break it in a little bit, but it's only been a couple days. And this morning I woke up to it's 23 degrees. So it's a little colder out here. And I had these two industrials hung. I've already filmed this one a couple times, the Wing Tat and then the Union. I just wanted to have a little fun and hang these. These things are freezing this garage over when I had them running, so yeah. So like I said, I've seen some of these in my travels. I think I had a family member who had one of these in their house, but it's long gone. And I've seen dozens of the white ones as curbside fans, either molding, sagging, or both. I have seen a couple polished brass ones as well. I should clarify, they were all Lakeside 2s. I tried to save a brass one because it was actually pretty nice, but someone beat me to it. I've never seen this fan until after I started unboxing it, and something clicked where I realized on the box, it never said Lakeside 2. So that was throwing me off. And then when I see the motor, I thought it would look bigger. But yeah, regardless, I think it's a pretty cool fan. Definitely a unique addition to my collection. Plus, I'm a sucker for anything with 6 blades. Homesteads are my absolute favorite. Although I'm not a huge fan of the Harbor Breeze, or I think it's Harbor Breeze, the New Orleans. It's like an ugly Victorian with extra blades. If I found one new in box, though, I wouldn't turn down bringing it home and testing it. I'd be interested to see how it compares to this. Compared to the Colonial, though, I think the Colonial is the better of the two. I'll have to do a test video where I duel it out. I could probably put it in place of this thing, the 2nd Century, but this is not a fan I want to take down. I quite like this fan. And there we go. All right, we'll do 0 to high, and we'll wrap it up. Yeah, I hung the Wing Tat thinking I should film it again, but then I had to check my videos and realize I've already filmed it twice. So, yeah. I mean, if you guys want to see it again, I could do that, but I hung it because I thought it would be similar to the Union ESP. But after seeing them side by side, I noticed there are some noticeable differences. Particularly the motor on that one's fatter and the blades are similar. Or no, the blades are the exact same ones I have on my old can arm from my college. And yeah, this thing still hasn't been cleaned yet. I haven't had time or the desire because I don't want to deal with those chemicals. But enough of me yammering. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.